Hello, human-shaped friends. That's right, we are here once again for a time-lapse video of me painting a shark, but this shark comes with a twist. It's a fancy shark. Yeah, it's a fancy shark. This shark is a black tip reef shark, which, yes, I have already painted, but this time it's the emphasis on the face. You know, we got a solid eye, nose, mouth appearance instead of from above. It's the face. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, gee, willikers, why would you make a silly fancy shark? And I will tell you why. To make my partner happy, and it works. So I win. Now, you will see the slow building of layers to really bring the shark to life, which is how I currently paint. And you might be thinking to yourself, ooh, I'm hearing some intrigue. What do you mean by currently paint? Well, I will tell you. I used to paint like one colors in colors pencils. Colors pencils? Colors in colored pencils. Haha, mouth, I win this round. Meaning I used to paint fully rendering as I go. One section of full rendering at a time. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, that's what you're doing here. You know, you did an underpainting and then you fully rendered the background and then the shark and then the hat and then the pipe. Yeah, it's a pipe. And you're not wrong, but you're also not right. I used to basically go top to bottom or background, foreground, no underpainting, just full rendering, one section at a time. So if I was painting a face, I would fully render the eye before I even got to the nose. Now, why did I stop doing this? I'll tell you why. Paint is expensive. Doing it that way made mistakes a lot more time intensive and material intensive as well. Additionally, everything looked just a little off, just slightly disjointed. And I am poor and a perfectionist. That's why I now do underpaintings. You know, it prevents the material that I'm painting on from coming through as strongly. It also allows me to add, you know, undertones to things. Also, fun fact, doing this slow build-up of layers is technically how you're taught to paint, which is why it took so long for me to actually paint that way, because I didn't like all of my teachers. Now, don't get me wrong, my painting teacher in college, swell guy. But he didn't actually teach you how to paint. No. And my oil painting teacher in college was substantially more picky, and I fought against that hard. It was a hard fight, and clearly I won. Now, why did I win? Because this is now just the way that I paint. This is what's most comfortable to me. And there are some times when I will still do the full rendering and then bring it back. But there are other times when, you know, doing the slow build-up of layers and allowing what the space needs in that moment to dictate what it is that I'm going to be rendering. Anyway. The long and short of it is, if you are just starting out painting, however you are currently painting is correct. So long as you're being safe and you're not using oils. Oils have an order of operation that exists for very specific and chemical reasons. So start out with acrylics and just kind of mess around, you know? Anyway, back to the fancy shark. Fun fact about this fancy shark, when it was wrapped and given to my partner, there was no monocle. There wasn't. I wanted to add a monocle, but because my partner loves sharks and I wanted to give them accurate sharks, even my fancy silly shark, I could not find a way to justify putting on a monocle. The original sketch had a monocle, but I was like, well, monocles usually either go like kind of into the eye crease or, you know, there's a nose piece, and I can't do that on a shark. So I just didn't have one. And then they opened it and I told them that, and they were like, I want a monocle. So I gave them a monocle. And then there was a different debate about the size of the monocle, and I did win because a monocle is just supposed to cover the eye, not cover the face. Regardless, it's a cute shark, and I like it a lot, and now it lives on my wall. Have a great day. Talk to you next time. Bye.